We went from this, 2, 3, go. Oh, this is like my favorite one. It's like so good for like a winter vibe thing, you know? Yo, that sounds so good. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Papi, and today we are going to do something very different. We are going to look at 3 beats. This and this. And we're gonna look at this. And we're going to make something on the spot that goes really well with this. And I feel like this is going to be very helpful for you guys, because I'm going to walk through my mindsets of how I approach when I hear a beat like this and what do you do next from there. So we'll be going through that today. A couple of announcements. We have a top lining boot camp. If you want to learn about K-pop top lining, please watch this video and it's going to show you all about what this is. Registration closes pretty soon, so if you're interested, please make your moves quick. I also have a wonderful community called UMSIC Music Community. This is where you get to learn from the mentors, from all these amazing established instructors. You get to also participate in song challenges, where I give you different leads that I've received from K-pop labels, and we pitch your songs. If your songs are good, if you want to learn about K-pop and connect with other aspiring K-pop producers, that's the community you want to join. Alrighty guys, are we ready for this? So first track is going to be this track. So number one thing that you need to do when you hear a beat like this is, what kind of genre is this? Because if you go too different from what this track is calling for, then you're not going to come up with something that goes well with this track. So when I first hear this, think about what kind of genre this is, what kind of artist would do something like this. And you know, it's dance, pop, UK garage. You know, it'll probably work well with synth pop style. Zero Base One, New Jeans. You know, I feel like those are the kind of groups that would work well with this. So I know what kind of artist I'm pitching for, right? So let's dive in. I feel like for this, I should start with a synth, because I feel like if I have a cool synthesizer, it's gonna work well with this. So I'm gonna open my favorite synthesizer right here. Oh yeah, and these presets are available for you to buy. So check it out in our website. It's gonna be in the description link below. I'm gonna start, I think, some kind of synth. Let's try Future Boy Group synth. Okay, how about something like... Oh. Okay. I think the sound kind of works, but it's a little too heavy. What I'm gonna do is try to make it less heavy. So you have to tweak your sounds to make it fit for what you're trying to go for. So in my case, I want to cut. Good, but I also want to tweak the attack so that and then the sustain to make it, yeah. I like that. I think that's going to be a little more dance friendly, you know? If you do too much sustaining, it's just gonna not sound as cool. It's not as danceable. And I'm gonna also Have a little more sustain. So have a little tail at the end. Okay, now I feel like... There we go. I think that's better. Let's just put something in. Yeah, I like it, you know? Not bad. Let's quantize it and see how this sounds. Yeah, I'm giving a little bit of that K-pop juice at the end right here, you know? Because so far, right here, we just sounded like 4, 3, 2 chords, you know, very pop. But here, I'm adding a little flavor of that secondary dominant chord progression right here. Good. And from now, it's going to be easy because I have a theme, but I'm going to add this. Make it more LFO, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, now we're sounding good. Now I can just bring, you know, probably like a bass to this. What kind of bass do you guys think will go well with this? For this kind of style, I'll say we should make it rhythmic because my pads are going very sound. It's just kind of simple and kind of too sustainy. I want to make it kind of doom boom 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 shum, that kind of style, you know? Okay, I like the sound. I mean, I already know the sound because I made it. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, here we go. Let's try one more time. I think I can do bum bum bum. Something simpler. 1, 3, go. Bum bum bum. All right. Nice. That sounds good. I'm gonna try to quantize this part right here and make it work with the kick starter right here. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so once you add this Kickstarter, LFO, it's gonna sound way more pumpy. It's gonna sound like it's got a lot more groove to it, you know? Way better, right? Yeah. So because I know that this style is gonna go well with this kind of synth, with this kind of plucky bass, I know where I'm going. But if you don't know what sounds goes well with what, then you gotta watch out because you're not gonna end up with the right style for the song. All right, let's move on to the next beat. Now, in this beat, it's gonna be completely different. It sounds like this. So, right off the bat, how does this sound like? What kind of style is this? Trap, right? It's like trap, hip hop style. So we're gonna pull up some sounds that would work well with this. And in my opinion, if I start with like a 808, I'll be pretty good. All right, let's start. How about, yeah, so this plugin is called Sublab, and it works really well for this kind of, yeah, it's got lots of cool. You know what? This sounds pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is try to see if the sound works well. So here we go. Okay, the sound works well in my opinion. So next thing I need to do is to come up with the right riff or the right notes, right pattern, right? In my case, I need to think about where I'm going with this. Do I go like gangster style, like hip hop trap, or do I go actually like a very opposite direction? For example, like Espa, you know, that would be a very different approach that I'm gonna have, right? Yeah, I actually want to go girl group, like Blackpink, Espa, like lots of, you know, who else is there? ITZY, you know, something. So I don't want to do a typical, like a minor thing. So I'm actually gonna do like a major approach. You know, something like, so right now I'm playing like a G. But if I do this, see? This is my major scale. So I'm just gonna do like a major scale note to make sure that I'm still in that major lane. So are we ready? Here we go. 1, 2, well, 3, 4. So I like it, but instead of going up, I want to go down. I think that low end sounds really good. So here we go. Yeah, that's felt really good actually, especially right here at the end. Notice what I did right here. I went on a minor 6, and that makes it feel very pop, very Western sounding pop music, and I feel like it would go well for like Blackpink style right here. Yeah. So now you basically have a theme. So it's gonna flow super easy. With this theme, what I'm gonna do is probably add like, I don't know, like some kind of pluck sound, some kind of weird pluck sound that would go well with this. Let's see. Whoa. My Papi is being written in Korean. Okay. Boom. Ooh, that sounds really good actually. Once again, that preset pack is available for you to purchase in our website. So what I'm gonna do right here is very important. I'm going to listen and see what comes to me melody wise. You don't want to just play anything. You want to kind of have a sense of where you're going, and it's best to hear it in your head. So here we go. I already have a melody in mind. So it goes. So I'm gonna try to play that, but it just has way too much reverb. So I'm gonna reduce the reverb. It sounds okay, but it sounds a little too digital, right? So in cases like this, what I'm gonna do is try to add some saturation to make it less digital and more. Yeah. So without it, with this, yeah, just a little touch of sound design. But even more, I want to add like actually some kind of amp, like a guitar amp. Let's see, amp. Let's just try this and see what happens. Ooh, see, already we're sounding super different. We're sounding more. Okay, I like that. But you gotta watch out, because as you're thinking about this, sometimes you forget about the melody that you had. Luckily, I remember it goes. Actually, I don't remember it at the end, but I'm just gonna wing something up. Let's go. Yeah, something like that. And then, you know, you do further designing to whatever you want to. So right now, I'm putting reverb before the amp, and you see how it sounds kind of weird. But I kind of like it. It has a lot of character. But I want to cut the highs to make it a little more glued together. Little less reverb. Yeah. Sounds cool, and I feel like I should just add one more right here to make it a little dun, 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 dun. Like a piano sound. Okay, let's try like a piano sound, but let's add like a very vintage piano, like something like this. That has a lot of character. Oh, that's gonna be good. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it sounds cute, right? It sounds pretty okay. Yeah, so instantly, you know, we didn't have any of this. All we had is a beat. And just by imagining, just by knowing the style, you were able to come up with this, you know? Now we have a... Yeah. Alright, cool. Last one, guys. We're gonna do this one right here. Ooh, I'm feeling this one. Dang, that's a cool loop, right? Okay, so right as I was hearing this, I already imagined. So there are two ways to go about this, okay? You can do the traditional way, which is, bring that upright bass and make it super like, this kind of like boom bap, old school boom bap, let's try something like that, okay? So it goes like, but it's like almost too expected. So I still want to stay within this genre, not mess it up. But I want to make it different. So instead of just doing what I am accustomed to, I want to try adding EP. But this sounds way too clean, and I don't want this kind of EP. I want like a very, like old school sounding EP to make it match with the boom bap. Because something like Vintage Vibes EP has been there when the boom bap drums were going hot, right? So like something like this would work. It's just that you have to make it right, Ooh, I like that. I think this might work. So, and the typically, if you keep it in the minor, it's gonna sound pretty cool. So how about this? Or like, I don't know, let's try something more neo-soul. So how about something like that. But we're keeping it K-pop. So how about we do something like just keep it a little more like, still keep within that genre, but creatively think of something different that you can do. That's the tip, to make it different, but make it work. So I'm gonna try. No, it's too sweet. Something like. Something like that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yo, that sounds good. Now we can add, some bass to this. Wow, that sounds so cool, guys. Oh yeah, I can even add the piano. Wow. So good. Let's add some really old school strings. And I think that's gonna really... Definitely are old school. But it's not something I'm hearing. Come on, Analog Lab. I'm advertising for you. Oh, this one. Yes. Woo. Yeah, that's pretty cool, guys. There you have it, guys. So we went with this style. We went from here to this. And we went from this to this. Oh, I forgot how this sounded, but this sounds good. Yeah. And what about this? We went from this, 2, 3, go. Oh, this is like my favorite one. It's like so good for like a winter vibe thing, you know? Yo, that sounds so good. Okay, guys, so there you have it. So how do you do it? You grab a drum loop, you have drums, you think about the genre, and you think outside the box. And don't do something that's typical, but do something original, something that you feel it, and unique. You know, they all have to play a role. So guys, if you want to learn more about K-pop music, really, no joke, you know, this is a really good place to be. This place is where you get to learn from mentors. You're surrounded by great musicians. You can network. Yeah, this is a Discord community basically, and you take master classes from us. You have mentorship classes from us, And you have song challenges where you get to pitch your songs to K-pop labels through us if your songs are good. So yeah, the opportunity is like right there for you, not only to learn, but also for you to be part of the team. I hope this was helpful. Please write me in the comments if there was anything you learned, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.